my best interest, outside of what I favor. Always only had now, never got around to later. In my best interest, outside of what I favor. Always only had now, never got around to later. Hard to articulate what words I don't know how to say. There aren't any language, it's the art of putting my vivid imagery and emotion into a box to find it doesn't quite fit in. If I don't capture these moments deemed important fast enough, the short-lived memory of things unspoken gapies open from the panels quickly within moments. So I try capturing the entirety inside me, hoping it gets the attention of the other, and the translation isn't open for interpretation. Since they heard exactly as I was saying, it echoes within the shared experience, mirroring my sentiments. They found me here with these stubborn, finite parameters. Not like anything matters too far ahead from now. Held down in the conflicting systems I exist in. I'm no amateur, I'm an expert who can't remember my train. Divinity poured into feeble three, delicate casing, poetically matching the dilemma I've been facing. Those borders, the mapping, the framework that's backing my lifeline. The only one I was told of I could draw from, that I've come from, was just another of those lies. When one day I found the well, ran dry with no shortage of misery and hard times. My headspace are rampant by design. I can't fit here, they all wanna believe the pain they feel had great need, with no shortage of worth and validity. Didn't ever have to mean it had to be true. It's where it all started, but it doesn't go much farther. Departing, I'll be departing on to an end, to bring on where it'll be starting again, then that's when it'll be starting. Built inside of the field of possibility, I became the reaction too quickly, taking or chasing or lacking the action for the sake of finding perfect wordings to fashion. Yeah. Explanations and tracing literature to craft explanations of everlasting endlessness. Stream of consciousness, finding distractions to be held up by. I'm well aware of my predicament. It's nothing made too big to ever get around to hatching plans, so my hands stay unstable as the time's passing. I won't find those ends meet, walk in a straight line. Life's curves and sharp edges blurs between the constricted mentions. Construction's nonsense, a dilemma. I've dealt with those borders, the mapping, the framework that's backing my lifeline. The only one I was told of I could draw from, that I've come from, was just another of those lies. When one day I found the well, ran dry with no shortage of misery and hard times. My headspace are rampant by design. Can't fit here, they all wanna believe the pain they feel had great need, with no shortage of worth and validity. Didn't ever have to mean it had to be true. It's where it all started, but it doesn't go much farther. Departing, I'll be departing on to an end, to bring on where it'll be starting again, then that's when it'll be starting. I read the context, and still I have less of a clue than the naive version I once was. Like an invitation, blank inviting me to be the guest at the celebration of confusion, emotion, and tough test. To have paid my attention to during the lecture, all I've been thus far is here still. I'm just guessing, wagering my entire being without an ounce of confidence. Shaky in my breath, I believe, and I can only imagine the worst in complete disproportion to the ways it can manifest. Only because the vessel is buzzing in the back of my head is nowhere near how far past imagination pretends it would be, because it's something better than the best theory or dream I could conjure. So I know sometime soon this mess will be filed away causally. I'll find this room has dimensions and details I never even knew. So just because the sad is what I've been used to, doesn't mean that it's forever. Seems nothing lasts these days. The only thing that ever stayed the same was the change. In my best interest, outside of what I favor. Always only had now, never got around to later. In my best interest, outside of what I favor. Always only had now.